Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Johnny Berba and I help men to get control of their anxiety so they can live the life that they want, do the things they want to do, they can build more confidence, they can set goals, they can achieve goals, and they can also improve their social skills. And actually, on the topic of social skills, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. So if you're a person that wants to be better with people, you want to get better in all areas of with talking to people, building relationships. So you want to be better with dating if you're a guy and you want to get a girlfriend, or you want to build better connections with women. If you're also a person, you might already have a relationship, you might have a girlfriend or a partner, but you want to be better with people, you want to be better in business, you want to be good at building relationships with clients, offering value. Or if you're a person that just wants to be all round better with people, then you've definitely come to the right video. I've made a whole list here which I'm going to go through on social skills. I've wrote down every terrible, poor mistake that the majority of people are making when they're interacting with people and they don't even realise they're doing it. My experience come from almost 10 years of teaching people and coaching people at a very high level on how to get over their anxiety with speaking to people, building relationships. So I've been doing this for a long time. I will also put my hands up and say I had a lot of poor social skills myself when I started out, and I've really improved them. Obviously no one's perfect here. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but I have got my social skills to a very good level. They've enabled me to attract you to my channel and build a lot of success. And forget about myself, I've helped so many people break through of their social fears and improve their social skills. So this is great today. I love this video, and I want to be honest with you, I already shot this video and did it fantastically, but the file was split up into 4 pieces. But that's life, move on, learn. So I had to reshoot it. So I'm going to do my best. Second take, right? I could only be better. Practice makes perfect. So I've made a list here of all the mistakes, and I've also made a list of all the right things to do. So let me make a point of saying, I want to explain this very clearly. The social skills I'm going to be teaching you and coaching you on today and sharing my experience with you is going to help you in every single area of human relationships. So don't ask me the question in the box below, Johnny, would this help me to get a girlfriend? I've just said it will. Or Johnny, would this help me to be better with my family? I've just said it will. Or Johnny, will this help me to be better at work? I just said it will. It's going to help you in every single area. And I've got Irish in me, I'm half Irish, so you know I'm going to help you. If you've got Irish in you, or if you think you've got Irish in you, if you know anyone in the world who's Irish, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the box below. If you haven't got Irish in you, subscribe to the channel 3 times. I don't know if that's possible. Anyway, alright, okay, we're going to get started. As I said, it works in job interviews. This works on first dates. It works on going to events. It'll actually work with your current social circle right now. You can actually improve your relationships. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm talking too much. Right, so big mistake people make is people pleasing. What is people pleasing? For me, people pleasing means when you're trying to please someone, but it's in a very dishonest way. You know, giving someone a lot of compliments. A lot of people will naturally seem to do this. I've had people do this to me as well, because I became a little bit successful over the internet and in business and in my area, where people would see me and I understand, because sometimes when you see someone and they're famous to you, you get nervous and you want their approval, or you're a fan of their work, but they'll start very disingenuinely giving me loads of compliments, and I can feel I don't feel right about it, and I can sort of feel they want approval. And we've all done it at some point. We're all guilty of it. We've all made these mistakes, but we can improve them. So people pleasing is not good. Giving a compliment to someone is brilliant. If you genuinely like something about someone, the world would be a better place if everyone complimented each other. But when you compliment and you're not sincere and you're doing it to get something from someone, it's people pleasing. People don't like it. It's really poor social skills, and it doesn't build good relationships. It ruins relationships. It makes you come across insecure, strange, weird, disingenuine, and it's not good. So that's a big no-no, and guys do it with women as well. Women don't like it. I've always said there's nothing wrong with giving a woman a compliment if it's genuine, and you're confident and you're appropriate and you're respectful and you're a gentleman. But if you overdo it, people don't like it. So be very aware of that. And I'm sure you've had someone do it to you, and don't do it in any environment, in the workplace, in your career, in a job interview, at an event, in your dating life. Very important. Second one is a big mistake a lot of people make. I've made it, you've made it, is speaking too much. Now let me explain what I mean. I need to explain each one and give you real examples. When you first meet someone and you're getting to know someone, you don't know them very well, you don't know how they're feeling. So when you're talking to someone at an event for the first time, what I always do is, you don't have to overdo it, I just monitor, become aware of how much am I speaking compared to them. Because if you're doing all the speaking, the person might be in their head thinking, I'm not enjoying this conversation, or he's talking too much, he's tiring me out. So obviously it's good to talk and be social, but let the other person speak as well. You know, take turns when you first meet someone, let them say their bit, listen, don't interrupt, then you say your bit, until you naturally get into a long conversation. And obviously sometimes in a social situation, one person will naturally be speaking more. But you don't want to run the risk and the mistake of over speaking and talking too fast, because it feels like you're unloading on people, and people don't like that. I don't like that. It drains you, you're not offering value, and it just makes people not like you and not want to spend time with you. So be aware of how much you speak as opposed to how much the other person is speaking. There's a time to speak and there's a time to shut up and listen. So don't overspeak. Next one is, be aware of how the other person is feeling. You'd be surprised how many people have got not much empathy. They've got very poor social skills, they don't have good social awareness. So when they're talking to someone, they can't tell that the person on their face, get my words out, is not enjoying the conversation. Or if someone's lost their job, or someone's had a disaster in their family, or they've got a mental health challenge, or they've just had some bad news, and you come in and you're telling them about your life or your problems, it's really important to be aware of how someone's feeling. And that goes for, as I said, if you're on a first date with a girl, and you compliment or you say something, you can see she's not comfortable, then you stop doing it. Or sometimes you've got to be honest and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, did I? I didn't mean to, sorry, I apologise. So good manners, awareness, and also being aware when someone does like what you're saying, and they are enjoying it, and they are nodding, and you can see in their eye contact, and you can feel it, they're enjoying it, then you can continue. So these are just really basic things that go a long way. Next one, be interested in the other person. Let me give you some examples how this applies. I want to make a point of saying, I said it in the last video that didn't get aired, the social skills I'm teaching you today, they help you in every single social setting, different areas. So in business, if you want to be better in your business and more social, on YouTube, on the phone, in person with your clients at events, these social skills I'm teaching you will help. They will help you in your dating life. If you're going on a date with a girl, it's going to help. It's going to help with your family, friends. These are amazing social principles. And I always say on the channel, I've always said, it's about being yourself. I'm not interested in fakeness or teaching you to be fake. So you don't need to change your personality, but you might need to adjust some of your behaviors, your characteristics. So you don't have to change who you are as a person, but you need to change who you are as a person. A little bit of a joke there, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'm getting confused with this stuff. It gets deep. Right. So, being interested in the other person. Let me give you an example for a second. All right. Now, you can't fake interest. You can't fake that you're interested in someone, because they can tell. And who are you kidding? You're not going to feel good. You're not being genuine. Very important to be empathetic. So the best way to show interest in a person is actually to want to be interested in the person, because no one can force you, so you've got to choose. So if you're at a social event, a networking event, or just an event, I run a Fearless event every month, which is to help men get control of their anxiety so they can live the life that they want. Also get like-minded people together so they can build relationships and just have a nice day out and have great conversations. The best thing to do is actually to ask someone a question. And some of the questions that I use, that you can use if you like, is, what is it you enjoy doing? What are you passionate about? What are your hobbies? You can never go wrong with that question, because it's simple, it's sincere, and people love that. People love to speak about themselves. Another good question is, if someone started a business or started a fitness regime or anything, how did you get started with that? You know, you can compliment someone if you really mean it and say, I think you've done great. I really admire what you've achieved in creating your business, or your success, or what you've done, or how you got into shape, or how you improved your mental health. How did you do that? Like, what was your story? People love that. And then they'll tell you, they'll be like, yeah, sure. And then they'll go into it. That's a great way of showing interest and establishing a connection. And you can do that male to male. If you're straight and you're friends, you can build friendships like that. You can do it from day to day if you're in a shop buying something and you're getting a conversation with the cashier. And especially for guys on first dates, you can do that with a woman. If you want to get to know her, find out if she's right for you, and she can find out if you're right for her, you can ask her, you know, where did you grow up? What are you passionate about? They're really good questions where you're not talking about yourself. You're not trying to prove yourself. You're not being selfish. You're not trying to show off. You're not trying to... Because people are usually always trying to prove something to another person, which comes from insecurity. When you're confident in yourself, you don't have to conduct yourself and prove yourself in this type of manner. Right. After you learn, so be it. And another example, in business, you know, if you want to build rapport with your clients, you know, ask them, you know, why do you want to do business with me? Or how did you get into this? Or how did you get into personal development? Where did this start for you? How did you find me? Or how did you find this person? If you like Les Brown, how did you... It's great. Ask people questions. Ask them questions about themselves. Ask them questions about what they like. Ask them questions about their story, about where they grew up, how they created a business, or what they went through, or how they feel, or where they eat. People like it when you're interested in them. Stop talking about yourself and trying to win approval and try and show everyone. It comes across insecure, weird, annoying, and it doesn't build great relationships. I felt really intelligent when I just said that. Right. Okay. Don't make inappropriate jokes. Obviously, it's good to have a sense of humour. I make jokes. But when you first meet someone, you don't know them, you need to be intelligent, because you don't know what their boundaries are. You don't know what might offend them. So if you're in a job interview, it's not good to make sexual jokes. That just wouldn't be appropriate in a professional environment, or to get too personal. You know, if you're really socially talented and skillful, like I am, just joking, then you can get away with some jokes. But obviously you don't want to be inappropriate. You don't want to offend someone. If someone invites you, you know, if you're dating a girl and she invites you to meet her parents, you're not going to start making sexual jokes. You're not going to talk about those things. Unless under circumstances everyone got to know each other and those things came up. But generally, you don't open that can of worms. It could get messy. And you don't say things that could offend someone. You know, common sense. Think about how you want to be treated. But nonetheless, obviously, humour is really great for building rapport. But like I said, not inappropriate jokes. So, this one, I'm going to get into. Avoid negative topics. That's one of the worst social mistakes and skills I see with people. I've seen it on dates. I've had women that have opened very negative topics to me, complaining about their boss, complaining about their co-worker, about how unreliable she is, how she complains, how she's not nice, how she's this, how she's that. And it doesn't make me feel good, and I'm not interested. I've come on the date to get to know you, not to get to know your problems, or for you to complain about your co-workers that I don't even know. And it's negative. Negative topics create negative emotions. No one wants to feel negative and horrible in a social situation, especially when they've just first met you. If you know someone very well, then you can talk about negative things if you choose. But the general rule of thumb is, obviously, we all feel negative from time to time. Don't, try and avoid talking about negative subjects in all social settings, even with close family, friends. It doesn't make a person feel good. Always think about adding value to the other person. Most people think about taking value, getting what they want. That's very insecure. That's a very empty place to live, right? So, when you understand the values that I'm teaching you and the way to conduct yourself, do you know what's great about this? You haven't got to change and put on a fake mask or persona. You can be more of who you are in the best version of yourself. So for example, I know this sounds a bit cheesy, I'm going to say it anyway. See, I'm using intelligence. It's like a camera. There's different light settings, right? The camera's the camera's Canon. That's his personality. A Cameron can't behave like a Nikon. It's not going to work, right? Or a Cameron can't behave like a Sony, right? He's a Canon. But on the Canon, he has different light settings. And I've adjusted a different light setting today, hopefully, so you can guys see me and I can look even more attractive than I already am. If you guys think I'm more attractive than I already am, let me know in the box below. If you've got Irish in you, let me know in the box below. If you've got loads of value from this video, let me know in the box below. If you love my YouTube channel, if you're getting a lot of confidence from this, and also, let's practice it today, and I generally mean this. What are you guys passionate about? I kind of know anyway, but what are your other passions? Please, guys, oh man, don't start telling me about all your problems. No, the guys on YouTube with the problems, they're going to give me a breakdown, a panic attack. I've already been through that. I don't want to go through that again. All jokes aside, remember, I'm not making fun of mental health. I've been through a mental breakdown. I'm always helping people to improve it. This is some light-hearted humour. There's a difference, see? Appropriate jokes, some examples there, but seriously, guys, let me know in the box. But I always talk to you guys anyway, alright? I appreciate the support. You guys are great. Like this video, smash the like button, punch the like button, kick the like button. What is it? Headlock the like button, or armbar the like button. I'm not into UFC as much as boxing. You guys got to teach me. Triangle the like button. Seriously, guys, hit the like button. No, I mean, no, hit the like button. Just laughing at myself. I had a negative thought there, and ignore it. Don't talk negative. So yeah, no, don't talk about negative politics when you first meet someone. Don't talk about how bad the weather is. Do not complain about your financial problems. Do not complain about your emotional problems. Do not complain about your life problems. People don't care. They don't want to hear it. They've got their own problems to deal with. They want you to offer them value or just to leave them alone. Sometimes people don't want anything. They just want to connect with you in a positive, kind, empathetic way. Please, man, honestly, it really does ruin relationships. You might be a great person, which I believe all of you are. But if you first meet someone, talk about your problems, they're going to judge you and think, this terrible person, why is he telling me all this stuff? I don't even know the person. He's telling me that his mum keeps shouting at him and beating him with a broomstick. Serious, man. I've actually had guys say that to me. I don't even know them. Just come up to me and say, hey, my mum's beating me with a broomstick. I'm like, that's terrible, man. You've got to report that. Anyway, right, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. The more I say I'm serious, the more I'm laughing. But seriously, yeah. Don't talk bad about others. Oh man, the amount of people that I've met who are very nice people, and I'm talking to them, and and all of a sudden they're like, oh, my friend, he's terrible. He always does this. He always makes mistakes with girls. It's not nice. It's not good to talk about people in general behind their back. But when you first meet people, if you talk bad about your friends or your family or people at your work or your colleagues or your clients, they're going to think, well, hang on a minute. I've just met this person, and he's already talking bad about people that he has close personal relationships with. He's going to do it to me. I don't want to be friends with this person. Actually, I don't want to do business with this person. Don't do it on dates. Don't do it in any social setting, in dating, in business, in career. Don't do it at university, because no one really respects it. I'll tell you what, talk good about people. Instead of talking bad about people, have something good to say about people. And if you haven't got good to say about people, I don't even know where this comes a great saying, then don't say anything at all. But seriously, don't do it. I don't like when people do it. It can actually create distrust. People can lose trust for you in a business relationship. And it demonstrates low self-esteem. You're not happy in yourself. Don't talk bad about people. Another point as well, if you're on a date with a girl, please guys, do not talk bad about your ex-girlfriend. Women's going to judge you on that. It's not good. And if you're a woman, the same. Women do it. Do not speak bad about your ex-boyfriend on a first date, because the guy's going to think maybe you're the one with the issues. It wasn't your boyfriend. Women are going to think bad. Guys are going to think bad. Big mistake. I wouldn't do it. Do not speak bad about ex-partners. If it gets brought up, just say, yeah, with this person, it didn't work out in the end, but no love lost, and that's it. Don't get into the whole what she done, what he done, he never done this in a relationship. It's boring, it drains energy, it's not positive, it's not fun. In the social interactions, people want to have positive emotions, they want to feel good, they want to feel loving, nice emotions, which are the emotions you guys always feel when you come on my videos. I hope so. Anyway, okay, so these are all the classic mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's around 7 or 8 there. So become aware of them, go away and practice not doing these things. Last but not least, the right social behaviors that are going to build great relationships, that are going to help you in your business, in your dating life, in your career, with your family, to have a great relationship yourself, even help you to build a good relationship on YouTube if you want to create an audience. And I'll teach that at some point on this channel. You guys can let me know if you want me to teach any of these things, if you like this video. The best thing you can do if you want to build friendships, rapport, or just have a great conversation with another human being is find a common topic of interest. What is a common topic of interest? Boxing. If you love boxing and the person loves boxing, you found a common interest. Us guys, we love talking about personal development. We love talking about anxiety, confidence, relationships, mental health, sports, traveling. A lot of the things I talk on the channel. That's why I connect with you guys. That's why you connect with me. We have something in common. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on my videos unless I'm very attractive, charming, you just like listening to me speak. No, seriously, it's very important. Now, the next question is, you're probably going to ask me, how do I find a common interest? Asking questions. Asking questions is the most powerful, effective, best way. Do not listen to anyone on YouTube apart from Johnny Berba, just joking. But honestly, the worst advice I've heard is don't ask questions. Yes, I know when people say don't ask too many questions one after the other, because that makes people feel like you're interrogating them, and no one really likes to feel like that unless you guys are into some crazy stuff that I don't want to talk about on this channel. But seriously, there's nothing wrong with asking 3 to 5 questions in each conversation, and that's how you're going to establish rapport, connection. You're going to find, once you've got a common interest, so if you say to someone, for example, I'll give an example on a date with a girl. So you say, do you like the cinema? Or what do you like doing? And they'll tell you. She'll go, I love going to restaurants. And you go, I love restaurants as well. Bang, you found a common interest. Then you can elaborate, you can talk more about that. What restaurant do you go to? So we're not just, breaking rapport or just going off on different tangents, which sometimes comes across clumsy and awkward and a bit messy and chaotic, and that can make someone feel stressed out. So you find a common interest. Do you like business? Or, you can sometimes assume or guess. And once you have it, you can build great relationships. Next one is follow your intuition. Everyone's got an intuition. It's your common sense, it's your instincts, it's your inside tuition. If it tells you, don't say that wouldn't be right, don't say it. Say that'll be right. And that's developed over time through more social practice. Last but not least, be kind. The amount of people that get this wrong, that interact with people with hostility, aggressiveness, nastiness, anger, be kind. If you want people to treat you nice, be kind. So listen, I really enjoyed making this video. I gave you all the best points I know. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the box below. I'll see you in the next video. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, honestly guys, I want to make a lot of videos. If there's anything that I missed, let me know, because I've got more to say on this. But they're the main key things. If you practice them, you're going to have more confidence in every area of your life. You're going to be better at building relationships with people, and you're going to be better with people, and you're going to have less social anxiety, right? So I'll see you next video. Remember, become fearless. Oh, by the way, before I go, I almost forgot. Check me out on Instagram and follow me on Instagram. I really post good stuff. One of the good social skills I use on Instagram is I've stopped talking so much about myself, and I teach, I give value. I might share what I'm doing, I'm just teaching. On Instagram, I write really nice posts with nice pictures explaining to you how you can get control over your anxiety and live the life that you want, and answer questions. And it's really growing. So there's a link below. Follow me on my Instagram, and I'll see you next video, and I'll also help you on Instagram, alright? Become fearless. Thank you guys.